Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Atheist Gamers here. And today, this is a little bit of a different video. As you guys can see, there is a gameplay in the background here. And today I'm here to talk to you guys about the patch or update that came out on January 26th, 2013. There is a ton of stuff that was included, and this is a short video just because I've been putting out long videos lately. So let's get started here. And before we do, I'd like to say that I know this is my first gameplay video up, and I do make sure that my videos are YouTube standard. It's not a great gameplay because I'm not the best player, but you do know I can hold at least the 1.3 KD. This year game I do believe is a 32-9 gameplay, and I make sure I get all of my kill streaks and all of my gameplays. So let's get started with the patch. There's a ton of stuff here, but two of the main things to summarize the whole patch would be they nerfed some of the submachine guns, and they buffed some of the assault rifles, and they also nerfed one of the assault rifles. Now, I do believe they lowered the fire rate of the PDW and the MSMC. I don't know exactly what they did with that, but obviously when they buffed the gun, it then involves something to do with that. Now, some of the assault rifles that they buffed was the Scar H, the M27, and the MTAR. Now, I do believe for all of them, they did increase the rate of fire. I know that on the M27, they did increase the bullet damage, so it is a 4-shot kill anywhere instead of a 3-shot kill. Now, on the one assault rifle that they did nerf, it was the FAL with select fire. They did make the fire rate lower, I believe. So basically, it does less damage in the same period of time as it usually would. So those are the two main summaries that I would have to give. So going into the nitty little details here of this patch. First off, they added support for live streaming in all public playlists. Some of you guys might know that followed that. First off, they put live streaming for only the League Play Match playlists, and then now they put it out for all public match playlists. So that's pretty cool. You can link your YouTube account and live stream straight to it, straight to Elite. I haven't done that. I prefer Twitch better, but you know, I might one day. A couple other things that they did add. They added a custom daily poll instead of a weekly poll in League Play. Not very important. Added 2 new pages in the combat record. Some of you guys might have seen this. I really like it. They added the combat summary and the medals. So basically, it was the first page of the combat record from Black Ops 2. I mean, from the original Black Ops, and they also added the medals, which is basically accolades from Modern Warfare 3. That's pretty cool. They implemented sorting of medals and after-action report. Not important. They lowered the HUD threshold for the low health overlay to increase players' awareness of low health. So they sort of made your screen, you know, blink more red when you're in lower health. Sort of like the way they had it in COD 4. I don't see a big difference, but I guess they did. Now, here are the major issues for the minor issues. That makes sense. But for basic gameplay, for Black Ops 2 multiplayer, they changed a couple things with the matchmaking. They modified so that it never returns you to games outside of players' own continent. Obviously, unless your connection type is set for any, or search type is set for any, they make sure that you have the greatest game you can possibly find in terms of connections. So yeah, I'm happy to know that they are upping their search and connection problems for, you know, Call of Duty in general. Next up, they addressed a couple bug fixes with the kill streaks. One of them was a issue where the UAV would not trigger if you had your sights aimed down on your gun. I never had that problem. Another thing that they did was they addressed the lightning strike glitch where you would not be able to see the actual screen. You would just have to click random points on your controller for your lightning strike to be called in. I really hated that. That happened to me a couple times. But I'm glad they fixed it. There was a couple things that they did address with the challenges. I do believe one of them was the demolition challenge where it would not show up. Same with the headshot and kill cams in theater. They did change that. so that your headshots, if you get a headshot in a final kill cam in theater mode, it will show that. There was a glitch in League Play where your career wins was not showing up. They updated your after action report for League Play. I don't know what they added in there. I don't normally play League Play, but those of you guys who do might know what. They did remove the ability to make dual wield attachment combos in Elite Create a Class. I don't know why they did this, but apparently there was a bug where they wouldn't let you make a dual wield class in the Elite. But they did fix that, so that's good. The stock attachment, which if you guys saw one of my other videos, I did explain to you guys my favorite best attachment, my opinion on the best attachment, and my favorite attachment in the game by far is the stock. I know a lot of other commentators do say that the stock is their favorite attachment as well. But on SMGs, they no longer allow a player to move faster while aiming down sights than while moving normally. So I noticed this too. If you're aiming down your sights and you're moving with your stock, you usually sort of move faster than you would without aiming down your sights, which is, extremely fast. It's like they gave you free lightweight, but they did lower the speed a little bit. Perfectly fine with me. I like it, but apparently Treyarch thought there was a problem with that. They did something with the shotgun crosshairs, where if you had your crosshairs on an enemy and it wasn't completely on an enemy, they would not turn red. I don't know much about that, but apparently they fixed it. There was an issue where the bullets would not fire straight immediately after aiming down your sights while moving at the same time. So basically, if you had the stock and you were shooting, your bullets would not go straight. This is why a couple weeks ago I had a couple problems getting any gameplays whatsoever, or even staying anywhere near remotely positive. I don't know if you guys had that same problem, but for those of you guys who used the stock attachment, you might have came across that, and I'm so glad that they fixed that. Yeah, guys, this gameplay is coming to an end. There are tons and tons of other things that they did. Very, very little things. Things to do with the live stream, matchmaking, XP, and other stuff with points on hardcore free-for-all. No infinite black hats by using another black hat and scavenger, which is, I like the black hat. It was a good lethal, but I guess they changed that. They fixed the glitch where you can't plant numerous assault shields. I've never encountered this or never even tried this, never even heard of it, but it's a good thing they're doing these things. Treyarch has been really up to date with their stuff. Glitches that no one's even found out, they would fix, and I really appreciate that about Treyarch. They're really good, they're good about their games. So yeah, guys, that's basically it. They did something with One in the Chamber where you no longer get a survivor bonus as a spectator. Apparently there was a glitch on that. Some score streaks. They increased the range of the death machine, and Warthog reduces missile delay. And this is basically all I can get in today. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe. If you guys want to hear every single detail about the patch, I'll be more than happy to make another video on this. And yeah, leave me in the comments what you guys thought of the video, and I'll see you guys next time.